The rumors are true. I am JoAnn Heppermann. I am a fellow Rotarian. And in 3 days, I'll be the district governor for the District 6710, which is the western half of Kentucky. My club, the Prospect Goshen Rotary Club, is located right outside of Louisville, Kentucky, and close to horse country. And I tell you this because it reminds me, I have been to your fair state 3 or 4 times, with the last time I came home with this. A winter circle picture from Oak Lawn. 'Tis Our Turn. Our horse in January of 2018 won an allowance race there that landed him on the Derby Trail for a couple of months. Of course, then he got hurt. That's the way it always goes. But I have very fond memories of Hot Springs. I'm delighted to be here with you, and I'm particularly grateful to you, George, for inviting me to spend some time at your virtual district conference. And Michael, I need to do a shout out to you, who is my classmate and will be your new district governor in about 3 days. Now, from a technology point of view, I'm not quite sure how all of this is going to work. Full disclosure, I'm taping this on June 12th, but I understand that I'm going to catch up with you on June 27th in the afternoon, where we'll have an opportunity for us to talk a little bit about what it is that my district is doing in Haiti to end cervical cancer there, and how you and your club and your district might join us in that effort. And so I thought the best way to talk about this actually is to share my club's story about how it is that we got involved in doing anything in Haiti at all. Our story actually begins in 2013, when we had a guest speaker who came and talked with us about, first, how cervical cancer is the leading cause of death of women in Haiti. Truly, that's mainly a true statement in most of the third world countries. And the reason for that is because there's no reliable or affordable method of detecting cervical cancer, principally before it becomes cancerous. That's number one. But number two, with the introduction of what's known as the see and treat method of detecting cervical cancer, that we could train doctors and nurses and midwives in Haiti to administer this screening test, whereby literally you swab a woman's cervix with vinegar. If there are any lesions present at all, they'll turn white immediately, and they then can be frozen and removed, sending the woman home well, all in the same day. If we're too late, if the lesions have turned cancerous, it basically is a death sentence for the women of Haiti. So the trick is to catch it before they become cancerous. So our club talked about this for a little bit and decided, well, you know what, we wanted to be in the business of saving women's lives. And so we decided that we would take a look to see if this is something that we could actually do. So we started out looking for an organization to work with. And candidly, we had several starts and stops. But by January of 2015, we had met and partnered up with an organization by the name of Care, which is a Haitian founded and run organization that is located in Fonfred, Haiti, which is about 6 miles inland from Le Cai. On this map, you can see Haiti's a boot. Le Cai literally is at the bottom. It's on the ball of the foot. Fonfred is about 6 miles inland. Care has a little bitty facility in Fonfred in which they devoted one room to what we would call first aid. And they wanted to implement some kind of reproductive health for women. So my club, along with 4 other clubs in our district, and Care, began our quest to implement see and treat there. And one of the things that we did was apply for a global grant and received funds in the amount of about $68,750. That global grant was approved in January of 2017. Yes, if you're counting, it took 2 years for us to get our ducks in a row. And then finally, on July 31st of 2017, 5 Rotarians from my district made our way to FonFred to hook up with CapraCare in order to train their doctor and nurse on how to implement See and Treat. In the 2 years before we left for FonFred, what could go wrong did. In the week that we were in FonFred, what could go wrong did. And I think part of the reason, particularly what went wrong that week we were there, in Haiti, once you leave Port-au-Prince, there is no running water. There's no reliable source of power. The roads are nearly impassable when you get off one of the 7 main roads in all of Haiti. And judgment error, we went in August where, because there's no reliable source of power, there is no air conditioning, and it's 95 degrees with 90% humidity. What could break did. The couplings that we took with us to hook together the equipment that we needed to work together did not work. When we finally got them to work, we managed to blow out all the plastic tubing that we needed in order to freeze any lesions that we might find. But during that week, what I learned was that the Haitian people that we were fortunate enough to be working with and serving, they are some of the most gracious, joyous, resourceful people I've ever met. And because of that, because of their resourcefulness, our dogged determination, duct tape, and the grace of God, we did manage that week to set up that little room. We did manage to train CapraCare's doctor and nurse in how to administer See and Treat. And as a part of that training, we screened 15 women from the FonFred area. The crowning jewel of that week came, though, on Sunday morning. On Sunday morning, before we left for Port-au-Prince to come home, the women of FonFred came to see us off. And as a part of that celebration, they were asked if they had any questions for us or if there was anything that they wanted to say. 8 women stood and talked about mothers and daughters and sisters who had died from cervical cancer and how they now had hope that they wouldn't, because we had come. They won our hearts and we won theirs. And that morning changed my life. I think for the first time, I really understood the power of service, particularly when you have the opportunity to meet, to see, to look into the face and see the courage of the women that we had the privilege of serving. There's a gentleman by the name of Edward Shilevix who has a wonderful quote out there where he says, "What we dream alone remains a dream, but what we dream with others can become a reality." We shared our dream with 4 other clubs. We shared our dream with CapraCare. CapraCare shared its dream with us. And we know, after a year, that we have saved 44 lives. We also know we were too late for 14. But we've saved 44. And it's just the beginning of this dream. Our dream is continuing now through Global Grant number 2, where we've shared our dream with the Global Birthing Home Foundation, an organization located out of Kansas City, Missouri, where they have a birthing home by the name of Maison de Naissance in Torbec, Haiti, which is about 6 miles the other direction from Lacaille, from Fonfred. And with the help of CapraCare and Global Grant number 2, Maison de Naissance will screen the 3,500 to 4,000 women who come through their home every year for prenatal and postnatal care, as well as for family planning. Also, CapraCare shared with us their dream that we outfit a mobile clinic for them so that they can serve the women who live too far away to walk to Fonfred. And so Global Grant number 3 will allow CapraCare to serve women in the hinterlands outside of Fonfred, as well as the women in Camp Corinne, which is a little burb about 9 miles north of CapraCare. And we still dream that the day will come soon when we will be able to work with the Haitian government, as well as the Rotary Foundation, who has expressed an interest in vaccinating young boys and girls in Haiti and around the globe, because cervical cancer is caused by the HPV virus. And because it's a virus, through vaccination, it can be killed. So the hope is that someday we'll be able to vaccinate boys and girls, and that truly will end cervical cancer. There won't be a need for another woman to die anywhere from this disease. So now the question might be, why am I telling you this? Well, remember that dream? Our next dream is that other clubs from other districts will join us in our quest to end cervical cancer in Haiti first, and perhaps beyond. The women in the southern half of Haiti, south of Port-au-Prince, which if you look at this boot, I always call it, it's like the ankle position. When you get south of Port-au-Prince, the women are woefully underserved for all medical reasons, but clearly are underserved when it comes to reproductive methods and procedures. Our district is located, we're doing our work in what's known as the SUD department. You can see where Lacaille is, and that on the map, on my map, it looks green. That's the SUD department. We would call them states in the United States, are called departments of Haiti. There's nothing going on in Grand Anse, which is north, and there's nothing going on to the east, which is SUD east. We would like for other districts to claim a part of Haiti that is in dire need of setting up testing sites. My district, we can provide all the advice and counsel you could possibly want. And the good news is we know people on the ground, as does CapraCare and as does the Global Birthing Home Foundation. We know folks in Grand Anse and Sud-Est who are looking for good Rotarians to help them begin or expand the limited services that they are offering now in the way of testing women for cervical cancer. And so if there's anyone in your club who would like to receive advice and counsel from us, who would like to see the blueprint that we have for the global grant. We know what this costs, we know how we raised money, we know what we did wrong, and we know what we did right. If you would like us in this virtual world to come visit any club that you think would like to join you and get into the business of saving women's lives, if there's only one or two of you, it's the beginning of the dream. And we'd love to dream with you. Now, I'll tell you, it's hard. There are hurdles. It takes time. And I'm not even going to pretend that I'm fair in putting up here this picture of these beautiful young women and girls in Haiti, because they're relying on us to give them hope. I'm also not going to pull any punches with you. If you're interested, you should be forewarned that the people of Haiti will win your heart and you won't be able to walk away. There is no doubt that my life would be far less complicated, easier probably, if this dream wasn't a part of it. But it wouldn't be blessed in the way it is blessed now. I am so often reminded that every now and then, ordinary people are given an opportunity to do extraordinary things. And this is one of them. Come join us. Be blessed. Dream with us. And I now look forward to catching up with you at your virtual conference. Thank you.